probably gonna get back up in 2 seconds, but I'll just put it there for now.
Okay.
No, this is better. Much better.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, it looks more even now.
Yes. Alright.
Alright. We're starting then? No, starting the video.
Oh, yes.
Alright. Alright, we are powering up for the second installment of Dragon Ball Explained. Today we're going to be talking about the Namek/Frieza saga.
Got it, okay.
We are teleporting in to another 20-minute analysis, explanation, whatever you want to call it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, not really. I need like a second or 5 to prepare.
Or 5 minutes, which is the time.
We'll film this tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, it's a race against the clock as Namek is about to blow up. We have 20 minutes to go. And
I have the timer here. I don't want to do a close up, so I'll start it.
Start. Okay.
It's
Alright, so at the end of the Saiyan saga, a bunch of people died. Now they have to go to Namek, which is Piccolo's home planet, in order to use the Dragon Balls from Namek, which are different from the Dragon Balls from Earth. Therefore, they can bring back people who died and were already wished back to life. Cool?
Okay, yes, because you can't use the same Dragon Ball twice.
You can't use the same wish.
Same
Wish.
So, okay, so you can wish, like, okay, I want a hot dog today, I want a hamburger tomorrow. That's fine. But I can't wish for a hot dog 2 days in a row.
Maybe you can, but you can't bring back, your hamster twice in a row, basically.
Okay, but I have a question. Does it matter if I ask for a hot dog with relish one day and then ketchup the next day? Is that the same wish, technically?
I don't know, you'd have to wish to get
okay,
the
so
answer
then
to that.
What if I want my hamster back, but with 3 legs instead of 4? Is that also acceptable?
I don't know.
Okay, well...
Alright, we have lost a
Expert.
minute, thank you. Alright, so Gohan, Bulma, and Krillin fly over to Namek. Piccolo, I think, is on the way, and Goku is healing up from his injuries from the fight from Vegeta, I think. He's basically going to catch up with them. So they are on their way, they have arrived, they're like, alright, cool, we're just going to go on a little adventure, collect 7 Dragon Balls, and then we're good to go. However, Frieza, Vegeta's boss, the, Emperor of the Universe, is also here, trying to collect the Dragon Balls.
Okay, conflict.
Yes.
Good.
And Frieza's trying to get him to live forever, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And not only is Frieza there with his elite goon squad, the Ginyu Force, Vegeta, who we just beat, is also there. So, off to a great start.
Okay.
So, they barely beat Vegeta. How are they going to catch up, right? They got to introduce new mechanics to become more powerful, right? So basically, there's a whole bunch of Namekian magic. Namekians are the aliens that Piccolo is, the green people with the antennas, right?
Okay, there's more of them.
Yes,
Got
there's
it.
more of them.
I wasn't sure if it was
This is
just
the homeworld of
Okay.
the Namekians.
Got it.
So, a Namekian sage literally taps into the hidden potential of Gohan and Krillin, literally just puts a hand on their forehead and is like, alright, boom. It's like every, infomercial for unlocking your inner potential and stuff that, except it actually works. So
except there's more.
Yeah. Now they have actually gained power. So they're kind of able to duke it out with the lesser members of the Ginyu Force. Vegeta is there as well. He's also having a change of heart and slowly but surely going onto the side of the good guys. Right now he's kind of like an anti-hero, fighting against a common enemy. Piccolo also fuses with his fat little Namekian Nail? That's his name, yes. Nail.
Okay,
Nail.
I wasn't sure if this was he's got a magical nail, like a hammer nail, or he's got the single Coke fingernail.
Yeah.
But he's... I'm sorry.
So now they're fused, and he's strong now,
Cool.
And so,
Well done for him.
Yeah, so things are heating up, and they're fighting this big dude called Raccoon. Who's the only human, to my knowledge. He's the only human-looking one out of all.
Okay, I was gonna say.
They're all blue skin, red skin, orange skinned, aliens, and he's the only one that ostensibly looks human.
Got it.
Goku shows up. He helps turn the tide. They're basically able to defeat the whole Ginyu Force except for Captain Ginyu. And so they're fighting him, and Goku's having a cakewalk. He has become a lot stronger since his fight with Vegeta. He's been training in high gravity on a spaceship and all that. So his special move that's going to turn the tables is swapping bodies with Goku. So
Uh-huh.
now, Goku can beat Ginyu, but can he beat himself? Is the real question, right?
The real question is, if you die in someone else's body, do you die in real
Real
life?
life. So Vegeta steps in, fights Goku, which is actually Ginyu, and Ginyu's like, wow, Vegeta's really gotten stronger since the last time I remember seeing him. Maybe I should swap bodies with Vegeta. And so basically, as he's doing the whole body swap move, it gets interrupted, and I think he's put back into his original body and left for dead. However, Goku's body's also been very injured in the process because Vegeta's been beating the shit out of him.
Right, okay.
So he has to go back in the healing pod, chill out for a while. And it is during this time that they fight Frieza.
Okay, so it is my understanding that Goku's the main character of this entire series.
Yes, however, he is not
he is
very
never
present.
here! What is going on?
This is correct. He's not here for his friends, he's not here for his son. He's just not here. But
he's not here for his audience.
Yeah.
Petition to make a different character the main character of the series.
Well, that's kind of the direction that they're going with.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
So, slowly but surely, Goku's son, Gohan, is increasing in relevance. There's the whole idea that's hinted at that because he's half Saiyan, half human, he might actually have a higher growth potential than like a pure-blooded Saiyan.
Okay, so it's not the fact that Goku is never here. It's more the fact that his son is just better than him.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah. They're fighting Frieza, and at first he's in his, tiny little form. He's like about the size of a, child. But he is mopping the floor with Vegeta. Vegeta, thought, oh yeah, I've tapped into the power of the legendary Super Saiyan. I am so strong. No one can beat me. I even beat Goku, basically. Even though it wasn't Goku, right? And he's fighting Frieza, and he's like, ha ha ha, I got you. But Frieza's like, no, I got you. And Vegeta is down for the count. So the other three, Gohan, Krillin, Piccolo, they're fighting Frieza as he goes through his several different stages, going from child size to 7 feet tall with horns, and just he goes through several different forms until reaching his final form.
Okay.
Which, ironically, is not even his final form. But this is the interpretation that we usually see Frieza as. He's roughly 5 feet tall, slender. Yeah. Anyways, so Goku shows up, as Frieza enters his final transformation, and is like, oh, this guy doesn't look that tough. Lo and behold, they fight for 20 episodes. Literally 20 episodes, pretty much.
I'm gonna say this question for later. Never mind.
And Goku pulls out all the stops. He uses the Kaioken, which, if you recall, he used in his fight against Vegeta. The thing where he just multiplies his power, right? So he's able to get it to times 5 his power. But
I was thinking of the Rasengan. That's not the same thing. Not the same thing at all.
If Goku had the Rasengan, this would be a very different story. And then Goku does not use the Rasengan, but he does use the Spirit Bomb, where he gathers the life force of everyone on the planet and channels it into an attack, right?
Okay, I think you remember this. We talked about this in the first episode.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. But that one was at 50% power, so this one's even stronger,
Yikes.
right?
How many more people died?
So he throws it at Frieza. You're like, alright, you got him, Goku. You pulled out the signature move, it's over. Except Frieza gets back up.
There's some. What's the one? What is God Hand from?
God Hand is from God Hand.
Is it?
The video game.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking Goku's the one the God Hand that comes down, just kind of Spirit Bomb. Hello, I'm God. I'm gonna solve all your problems and just kaboom, nuke the entire planet. I don't know if that's actually what God Hand is, but that's
Deus Ex Machina, right?
Yes, a God's hand comes down.
Well, it's funny because in Dragon Ball we actually have multiple characters that either literally are called God or are a god.
Okay.
Goku hits him with the Spirit Bomb, isn't enough. Frieza in retaliation kills his best buddy Krillin. Just on screen is like, you die now.
Wow. What a great friend.
Yeah. This is a recurring theme though. Krillin dies repeatedly. Did not die in the previous arc.
Okay, I was like, how did he come back? I don't remember this.
Did not die in the previous arc, but
Okay.
he will die pretty much in every subsequent arc, basically. Or at least get incapacitated.
I'm assuming they use the Dragon Balls to bring him back.
Yes.
Someone does, at least.
Yes. So Goku gets very mad. He turns into what? the Super Saiyan. Whoa! And he's very mad now. He's so mad, in fact, that he tells his son to run away because, quote unquote, he might be so mad that he accidentally kills him.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to compare.
Don't take parenting tips from Dragon Ball.
I was going to compare him to Hades, but here we are.
No, he's definitely Zeus.
Yes. I was like, so, you know, the whole like flamehead thing
right,
from Hercules,
right.
1990 whatever animation with the flamehead.
Yeah.
But you're right, Zeus is a little bit better of a comparison if you're talking. Yeah.
So anyway, so they fight for 20 more episodes, and Frieza shoots an energy blast into the core of the planet, and he says that by his estimations, the planet will blow up in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Now you know that that's 5 minutes in real time. Yeah. It actually equals like 5
We call them
episodes.
football minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Frieza shoots an energy blast, Goku sends it back at him, and Frieza is now bisected.
Cool.
Yeah, it's great. And so Frieza is lying on the ground, like, oh no, the planet's gonna blow up. And Goku, true to his nature, despite the fact that he's very mad, more so than being an angry guy, he is a compassionate guy, surprisingly. Surprisingly.
Okay.
So he says to Frieza, here, look, the planet's gonna blow up. I don't, this is a shitty way to go out. I'm gonna give you part of my energy, but just enough so that you can fly off the planet and, like, survive, right? How he's gonna survive in the vacuum of space, I don't know. Maybe the aliens just don't need oxygen. Who knows? Anyways.
I care less about aliens and how they can breathe in space than the mechanics of the Dragon Balls and bringing my hamster back. Multiple times.
So Goku's flying off, and he's like, alright, rest, I'll see you later, hopefully never again. And Frieza uses this energy instead to shoot Goku, and...
What an asshole!
Yeah.
Goku really tried to give this guy a break, and he just
even
turned
after
around
he killed his buddy,
Oh my god.
So, proof that not everyone's redeemable. Anyways, so Goku's really mad at this point, and just like blasts him with everything he's got. Frieza is no more, right? So Goku flies off the planet. His friends are able to escape in Frieza's spaceship, and the ending to the Frieza saga is uncertain because the planet blows up without us knowing that Goku has left to safety.
Insert sound effects.
Dun dun, yeah. I'll leave you off on a slightly more interesting cliffhanger.
Okay.
So they come back to Earth. We flash forwarded a little bit. They gather the Dragon Balls because they think that Goku's died.
Is Gohan Goku from the future, who's been turned back into a baby?
We are about to get to some real
I know that's
funky
like
time
unrelated
travel.
to what's happening.
No, we're
like...
about to get some real sick time travel.
Oh no.
We just need to get into it. So Goku's friends all get the Dragon Balls back, and they're like, okay, we're gonna wish Goku back to life, right?
Okay.
And they're like, all right, Goku, come back to life. And the dragon's like, I can't grant that wish.
Is there a reset period on these balls?
Dragon Ball out of context.
It took me a second too. I'm so sorry.
Like
every 1,000 years, you can re-wish the same thing.
Maybe.
So I can only have a hot dog once every 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
So they're like, okay, we're gonna bring Goku back to life. Dragon says, I can't do that. And they're like, well, why? And he says, well, Goku's still alive. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
He's actually in space, training with some aliens. He made it successfully off the planet.
So then how does he breathe in space?
Well, I don't know. So Goku's been training with some aliens. Don't ask me what their names are. They are irrelevant for the rest of the series. Basically, the only thing that's important to know from this is that Goku gets some really cool threads. When he arrives on Earth, he's got some really cool clothing. And he gains the ability called instant transmission, which allows him to basically teleport anywhere that he can, visualize the location.
Oh, wow.
Pretty
That's
useful, right?
handy, yeah. Very
so
handy.
he could have, once again, Goku being an asshole and not being in the picture, he could have teleported to Earth at any point, but it's just been chilling.
Wow.
And arguably, he's needed now more than ever because Frieza is back. A spaceship very reminiscent of the ones that Goku's friends stole from Frieza to fly back to Earth has landed, and we not only have Frieza, who has been reconstructed as a cyborg, right? The few remaining fleshy bits of him when Goku blew him up were scooped up and given Cyborg,
That's fun.
yeah, he looks pretty grotesque, dude.
Goop in a spacesuit.
Basically. And Frieza's dad shows up as well, King Cole.
Okay.
Frieza also has a brother named Cooler. So, canonically, Frieza's older brother is Cooler.
Icy hot.
How are we doing on time, by the way? I feel like...
That's not for you to know and me to know.
Alright, so Frieza is, gonna cause some terror. Everyone's like, oh my god, Goku struggled so much to fight him. What are we gonna do? And out of nowhere, this mysterious teenager shows up, turns Super Saiyan, which, up until now was Goku's secret ability, right?
Yes.
The big climactic moment of the Frieza saga.
Mm-hmm.
A teenager shows up, turns Super Saiyan, and slices up Frieza in literally like 3 seconds.
With like a laser thing?
With a sword, sorry.
With a sword. Okay.
Pulls out a sword and literally just like cuts Frieza to bits and literally like vaporizes down to the atom.
Okay.
And then kills King Cold. Like nothing, right?
So then, wow. Okay, where's
Yeah.
the King's Guard? Jesus. What?
So
Are they okay?
That was that. So
Okay.
that's the end of the Cold bloodline, basically.
Yeah.
All ended by a teenager who now could also turn Super Saiyan.
Zapped
right?
him.
Yeah. And so, right on cue, Goku shows up in his cool alien clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both Super Saiyan. They're in this little Super Saiyan pissing contest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Well, who the hell are you? Identify yourself, right?"
Uh-huh.
And he says that his name is Trunks. He
I hate
is
that.
Vegeta's son from the future.
I hate his name. I don't like that.
Well, his grandfather on his mom's side, his name is Dr. Briefs. So
Okay, sure. Fine.
so he got Trunks Briefs.
I'm named after my grandfather.
Yeah.
It's noble. It's fine. But then, when you ask, what is your name then? Trunks.
Trunks, yeah. Well,
Sure.
Trunks is revealed to be Vegeta and Bulma's son from the future. However, Vegeta and Bulma have no relationship at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So both of them are like, no fucking way. You're pulling our leg, up until this point, Bulma has been with Yamcha, who has not been relevant since the first arc of the series. He got killed. And so we're like, is that possible? What's going on here, right? And so, basically, Trunks reveals to us that in his future, Goku has been killed by a heart disease.
Goku,
Yeah.
fucking man of mans,
Yeah.
succumbed to heart disease.
Mind you, this was no ordinary heart disease. It was a technological, heart disease virus thing, right? That killed him. And, he comes bearing the vaccine to, save him, right?
Okay.
And so, where do you think this is going? Just, we've got time travel,
Mm-hmm.
we got a guy from the future, sounds a little bit reminiscent of, Alright, well that's that.
Time up.
We will disclose this in a future episode.
Wow.
I feel like we got through so much more. Did you set it to more than 20 minutes?
I did not. Here's the proof.
Wow, okay,
Yeah,
wow.
20 minutes.
So efficient, damn.
Yeah. Well, I learned a lot. Mostly how I cannot save my hamster. More than once.
Yeah, well.
It's
all about in the
Yeah.
wishing of it, though, because, technically...
We have yet to prove that I can't wish for my hamster to come back more than once.
Right.
If I,
It's all about the word,
ask
right?
for 3 legs, or 5 legs, maybe 1 eye,
Yeah.
and also my hot dog.
Yeah.
When am I gonna get my hot dog?
Well, you can say you want... It's all about the wording, right? You
Okay.
can be like, I want a hot dog, and the next time you got the Dragon Balls, you can be like, I want a Frankfurter. And then the next
And a
time...
French bun.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
And then the next time you're like, okay, well, I want a Polish, et cetera, right?
So this is now just Scrabble.
Yeah.
We're playing Scrabble. Or there's a game, Scribble Knots.
Yeah, there
You
you
can
go.
get as many things as you want. You can't use the same word twice.
There you go. Yeah.
I was very good at the game growing up.
So yeah, you the audience can look forward to the future in which you will get another installment of this.
But are we gonna go over? Sorry, I know you tried to end that real smooth.
There you go.
But in part 3, you have to talk about the next arc. You can't go back.
Yeah, that's fine.
How are we gonna go over this heart disease problem?
Well, we're entering the new arc. The
Heart disease
Android
is solved.
saga.
Never mind. End of video. Goodbye. What were we gonna say?
Oh no, that's it. I was gonna make some joke about how you don't need all 7 Dragon Balls to wish for the next episode, but
Oh, I mean that's better than the one that I did.
we can save it for the next one. Don't worry.
Okay. This is a little bit more polite.
Yeah, the next arc is like fucking crazy. There's time travel, there's androids, Goku dies of heart disease, like... Ooh.